Breaking right now at 11 o'clock, the Grand River is now forecasted to reach an all-time record high water level in downtown Grand Rapids on Sunday. We're talking live with the National Weather Service hydrologist making that prediction.
Plus, new video tonight, cars stranded in the water on Division Avenue in Grand Rapids. And our cameras are there as a man is rescued from his home as floodwaters surround it. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Sterling.
And I'm Susan Shaw. There are two facets to the weather situation right now. The rising floodwaters are a huge concern. We are also watching the threat for severe weather as storms move in tomorrow.
Our team's here tracking what's happening out there right now. Let's kick off our coverage with Chief Meteorologist Bill Steffen. Bill.
Brian, we've already had an inch of rain or more over a good portion of Ottawa, Kent, and Allegan counties, and another batch of heavy rain is on the way. Let's go straight to Storm Track Live. I'll be able to show you what's coming our way. A batch of light rain here, heavier rain in the yellow color, along with some lightning and thunder. We'll stop her here for just a second and track the leading edge of that heavier rain into the Muskegon area in about an hour and 52 minutes, into the Grand Rapids area in about 2 hours and 29 minutes, into the Kalamazoo area in about an hour and 15 minutes. Now, take a look at what's coming. We have a massive area of showers and thunderstorms off to our south and west in here, and that whole area is moving straight towards us. We could easily see another 2 to even 3 inches of rain on top of what we've already had. We shouldn't see severe weather tonight, even though we've had some hail reports around the area. The severe weather outlook area is to our south down across Indiana. But look at tomorrow. We have not only a slight risk for most all of lower Michigan, but a moderate risk of severe thunderstorms that comes up into the southwest areas, including the city of Kalamazoo. When you wake up in the morning, temperatures will be on the cool side. We will get into the warmer air as temperatures climb into the low 70s during the afternoon, setting the stage for potential severe weather and strong winds. Kyle's here with the latest on the flood situation on the Grand River.
Bill, we're getting smacked twice by this system. Not just the severe weather threat, primarily tomorrow, as you mentioned, but the heavy rain, which is already underway. We've picked up already an inch across much of West Michigan. These numbers continue to grow overnight with more heavy rain on the way that Bill just tracked for you. And now through the day tomorrow, we're forecasting total rainfall forecast to range between 2 and 4 inches. So this is going to have a significant impact on the already rising rivers here across West Michigan. Here's some perspective. This is the river gauge forecast from the National Weather Service. You can see river levels over the last 24 hours fairly steady, if not decreasing, but all this rain we're forecasting tonight and tomorrow going to cause these river levels to surge very quickly. We're not only expecting major flooding, but the National Weather Service now expecting the Grand River at Comstock Park to exceed the 1948 all-time record high set. Now keep in mind, the rain winds down here tomorrow night, but the cresting of the river doesn't happen until late this weekend into early next week. Now, take a look at the Grand River, downtown Grand Rapids. The all-time record high is here. We're forecasting the river levels, the National Weather Service forecasting the river levels to get up here, approaching major flooding. Now, it's not quite apples, it's apples and oranges we're dealing with, especially in the Grand River in Grand Rapids, because we have flood walls built up now, and we're not expecting much flooding, we're not expecting big flooding impacts here in Grand Rapids, but of course, Comstock Park, that's a totally different story.